viewers, welcome to another edition of your favorite program, Kid-AFAN Discovery in Education. And I am your presenter for today, Hamza Toure. Well, in today's edition of the program, we are here at the St. Anthony Primary School for Boys. This school stands to be one of the oldest primary schools in Sierra Leone. And we are here today to interview their deputy headmistress so that she could tell us about the school, about what the school stands for, and as well as their challenges. Well, follow me as we make headway for more discoveries. Hello viewers, welcome again to another edition of your favorite program, Discovery in Education, brought to you by KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries. Well, in today's edition of the program, I'm here at the St. Anthony Boys Primary School in the morning shift. So I'm here with the deputy head teacher, Frances, Frances Alpha, and she's here to tell us about the school and to tell us what this school means for Freetown and Sierra Leone as a whole, because this school stands to be the oldest or one of the oldest primary schools in the country. Hello, Miss Alpha, and welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so Miss Alpha, first of all, let's start with the background of the school. Tell us a little bit about this school.
Well, this school was founded in 1906 by the missionaries, the Catholic missionaries. I actually joined the system in 1998 when I finished college. It is a government assisted school and it is a single sex school, meaning we only have boys who attend here. This school has been of a great help within this community and the country at large. It has produced a lot of people, a lot of influential people. I cannot name names here, but a lot. As I speak, we are having the St. Anthony's alumni, meaning the old boys and girls, because we also have our girls, but we are separated. We operate with boys only. So we have the alumni, which comprises of girls, both girls and boys. And they are also of a great help to the school.
Okay, thank you, Miss Alpha. Now let's talk about. You've just mentioned that the school is a boys' school and that it's government assisted. Now, let's talk about what this school stands for. Because normally when parents send their children to school, they will always do it because maybe the school has a disciplinary record. They stand out as a disciplined school, or they have good grades in the NPSC and so forth, so on and so forth. So let's start with there. What are some of the things that you think make this school such a great school?
Now I will start by saying every teacher in St. Anthony's Boys Primary School here is a well-trained and qualified teacher. We all have been through the process of becoming teachers. Today we are qualified teachers. Now, which means we know our subject area and we are good at our job. Me personally, I have passion for teaching. This is the only job I have been through that I have. And therefore, I take it with the utmost seriousness it deserves. I am committed to work. Most of my colleagues also are committed, they are dedicated to work. Now, with regards discipline, let me first of all start by saying education. As the adage goes, education is the key to success. Now, education is a process. Learning is a process. As teachers, it is our mandate to impart knowledge to these children. Now, therefore, first of all, when they come, we don't see them as other children, we see them as our own children. And also, with regards discipline, as you know, boys are always troublesome. They are very troublesome. Like some of us, when we came earlier, when we joined the teaching field, we had lots of problems because I did not attend a co-education school. I also attended a single sex school. So I wasn't used to being with boys in school. So I was not used to boys. Me coming to a boys' school at St. Anthony's here, which is a single sex school, taught me a lot. Now, sometimes I you just have to have it in mind that I should be on top of situation no matter what happens. Discipline is key because when you discipline a child, it goes a long way in ensuring that child become a good example tomorrow, in ensuring that child become influential in society, in ensuring that a lot of people will look up to that particular child. When you are disciplined, then you have conquered everything.
Okay, so you said that you started teaching here in 1998. That's over 25 years now. And um, tell us a little bit. What has been your experience? Coming into this school up till this time.
My experience is so much. You know, when I started way back in 98, I was asked to teach class 4. When I came, I was in the afternoon shift because this is a two-shift school. The morning shift operates from 8:30 to 12:30, and then the afternoon shift comes in. They start at 12:45 and break off at 5:30. When I got enrolled to be an assistant teacher, I was working in the afternoon shift and I was allocated to class 4. I started off my work. By then, I didn't have much confidence. Just coming back from college, I was so young. I did not even have that confidence. But with time, I had the confidence and determination to do my job. So I started off with class 4. And then, because of my excellent performance, the head teacher we had by then sent me to class 5. After 11 years of teaching in class 4, I went to class 5. In class 5 again, I did so well until the time I was promoted as deputy head teacher. Then I had to switch over to the morning shift, where I am now currently teaching in class 6 red. So I have gotten lots of experience teaching in all of these classes.
Okay, thank you very much. That's indeed interesting. So now let's talk about what it's like in the school. What are first of all the challenges you face as a school? As a teacher who teaches in a government school or government assisted school, we know that there are most times a lot of issues that you have to face. So tell us a little bit about these challenges.
It's just normal, like every other school, or like most schools, I would say. The challenges sometimes are so big. One, I would say the learning materials from the kids themselves. The learning materials, teaching and learning materials. Sometimes they are not even sufficient. Children come to school without the proper books for a particular class. Sometimes to even get textbooks is a problem. Like for the class I am now teaching, which is class 6, we do 15 subjects. We study 15 subjects. Sometimes children don't even have enough books for all the subjects. They copy 2 or 3 subjects in one book, and which is sometimes not even advisable. Because let's say, for instance, in class 6, I am teaching English grammar and verbal, and I get to give them exercises, I get to give them work, and I will need to collect their books at the end of the day to mark. So what if another teacher comes in who would want to teach science, or who would want to teach physical health education? If you have been using the same book, you the people have been using the same book, it's a big challenge. With the materials, teaching materials, there are no enough teaching materials. You know, the curriculum keeps changing every 5 years or more, and therefore teachers also need to be trained so that nobody will feel he or she has monopoly over knowledge. We need to be trained. like every 2 3 years, or whenever the curriculum is changed. Now when I came initially again, when I joined the system, the lesson notes or the notes of lesson we were writing got changed couple of years ago. So we had, some of us did not go through the training again. You know, we were only taught by our headmistress or maybe the authorities in school. So teachers need frequent change. For any time they change the curriculum, they need to train teachers again on how to write their lesson notes, how to write forecast, and every other thing that has to do with the classroom. And again, the other challenges we are having, as you can see, a two-shift school which has over 1,000 kids. Now, some time back, our headmistress was saying, the being that the afternoon shift is so bored, we want to bring this school, as old as St. Anthony's is, we want to bring it to a one shift school system. But it's kind of challenging because for all these few buildings you have cannot accommodate 1,000 children, you know. And now it has been the one of the dream dream of the president to ensure all children come to school, being that it is free education. But if the structures are not there, how would you have other children to come from the streets? So it's not easy. And then the other challenge we are having is furniture. We don't have enough furniture in the classrooms. There are no enough furniture. We wouldn't want children to sit in fours, or even children sitting in threes is a big risk, because during examination they will be spying from each other if they sit in threes. So we want furniture. Furniture is another big challenge for the school.
Okay, so what message would you like to send, to parents, or first of all, tell us the relationship you have with parents, because when you are dealing with children, you are acting as a co-parent, and so you have to step in the capacity of a parent when they are with you. So, what is the relationship you have with the parents, so that you can ensure that you are all on the same page, in bringing up the children?
The Our relationship with our parents in St. Anthony's Boys is very cordial. It's an understanding one. Now, reason being, these children actually start from the preschool. They start from the preschool, and parents start coming here. They see us and they can identify us as teachers in the primary school, even when their children are in the preschool. So going through class 1 and 2, which is the infant, and coming here to class 3, they know us already. We are just familiar faces to most parents. We meet, we greet, we discuss. Some of them are very good parents who come to school to check on their children's progress. They come to check on their children's progress. Sometimes on a monthly basis, they will come and check. If their children don't copy, they will come and tell you, I have noticed my child does not copy, or my child miscopies. So we have that cordial relationship. And if there is anything sometimes bothering them at home or bothering the child at home, they bring that to our notice. Let's say, for instance, if a child falls sick, and there is a way the school can help. In our own little way, sometimes we get the teachers, we talk to them, we rally around them to contribute, and then we go to the house, or we visit the person, a particular child in the hospital if he is sick. Our parents have been also very cooperative. They have been very cooperative because we always tell them, we always engage them in a dialogue. We always tell them not to leave the burden on our head. It is them and us that have to do the work. If they join us in doing the work, then we find it very easy as well. Now, how do they do it? By monitoring their children's work at home, by making sure the children study, because we only have limited time with them in school. So if at home they are monitored, their books are being checked, everything is being checked, then we will have little to do in school. But if they just leave the burden on us, it will be too much.
Okay. So, Miss Alpha, finally, what message would you like to send, to people who may want to come to assist the school in whatever way they can.
My message will be a very short one. So, everybody out there listening to me, please know every child you help, you have helped the nation. When you build up a child, you have built up a nation. We want our children not to live a dependent life tomorrow. We want them to be people that society will look up to. These are our future leaders. So I am pleading that people come on board, humanitarians, let them come on board and help in our school with some of these challenges I just listed. Let them come and help. And there is a reward waiting for them tomorrow. You never know who you will help and will meet you one day on the streets of Freetown and repay you for the good work that you did whilst you was in school. We would want them to come on board and help. Education, sometimes you can help in your own little way. So that is the message I want to give them.
Thank you very much, Miss Alpha. Well, viewers, as you've heard from Miss Alpha, she's the deputy headmistress of the St. Anthony Primary Boys School, and she has told us about the school, how the school started in 1906, and up to date, how what the school is going through, the challenges, and as well, you know, some of the achievements that the school has been able to make. Well, on behalf of my executive producer, Dr. Aisatu Kakejalo, and my camera operator, Abubakar Tarawali, I have been your presenter, Hamza Toure, and we want to say plenty thanks for going with us on this discovery. Until we meet again for our next discovery. Peace. Hello.